Hi, so I'm gonna give you a nice warning, y'all. When I'm really happy, I am 10 times annoying. So I'm just letting you know my ADHD in all four groups was high. Okay, it was high. So I just wanted to, let you know that I understand that I'm not for everyone. I don't care, but I like to be considerate. So that's about it. But all four readings, I personally liked them all. I thought they were pretty great. Now, if you're somebody that typically asks tarot readers, could you kindly pick a reading for me? I'm sorry, boo boo, you won't be able to do that. So you're going to end up choosing for yourself. You don't know how? Close your eyes, my darling, and repeat after me. God, source, universe, my spirit guides, my higher self, the truth. You want to make sure you say the truth. Which reading is the right one for me? You open your eyes and your eyes are going to direct you which reading is the right one. So if you're going, I don't know which reading, I'm going back and forth between 2 and 4 and 4 and 3, you may have dual messages. But thank you so much for listening to this part. I appreciate you, and I shall see you at your reading. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So I just want to give you a nice disclaimer. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading. What's up, group number 1? I hope you're doing okay. I don't know why I sound like that, but whatever. So let's get into it. Let's see. I was gonna say something and then my brain went boop a doop. So yeah, my bad. It's a typical day for me. Anyway, so what to expect within the next 30 days. And so I just kept these out because I thought it made sense, but we'll get into it because I think it'll be all important to just talk about it. But it says, look on the freaking bright side. Nobody ever ruined their eyesight by looking on the bright side. Not everything in this freaking merry is freaking merry, but you can still choose to focus on the silver lining in any situation, no matter how freaking small it is. Be that biatch that sprinkles sunshine toppings on everywhere you go. So we got sunshine and rainbows, and part of me wanted to sing like a song, but I don't know, I was gonna butcher it. Burp. So then we got freedom, baby. It says, I possess the power in the free will to create my own happiness. Yes, your own happiness. Yes. And we have co-create here. So we got this cute owl, an egg, and we have oh gosh, who is this? Who is this big cat? A cheetah. Yeah, they meow and they purr. It's so cute, and it's like that big ass body, and you're going meow or meow. It's so cute. And then we have sovereign. Yes, I heard B word. Did you forget who the freak you are? And it says, you are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. Blessed. Okay, so this is going to be some good things that I pick up based on the oracle cards. But what's interesting is that you have the Two of Swords, where you're like, oh no, I'm confused. I feel a little bit discombobulated. And then you have, I'm going to look at them as doves or pigeons. But you got the black one, of course, the cute little voidy. And then you have the white one. So to me, I heard black and white thinking, but we're finna get into it. So we have the Six of Pentacles with great fortune. I like. Okay. So what does this mean for the next 30 days and why you feel discombobulated? Spirit, don't do this to me. You want me to read the whole cards? Or her? Yeah. All right, whatever. We got the Queen of Wands and we got Thief. Got a nice, cute little Void as well. Maybe someone likes black animals. Me too. Like, I want all the goths. Give me the crows, the ravens, the black cats, the black dogs, the black geckos, the black snakes. Give it to me. So we have the Lovers in poverty. Gemini energy in the house. My moon in Gemini is really kicking in. And then we have Judgment, Pluto, Scorpio energy with high honor. All right, listen. So this is what I'm picking up. For a minute, you've been stuck. And it's either literally feeling stuck or just feeling mentally stuck. Group 1, for some of you, you're giving me the kind of individuals that watch a lot of what do you need to know readings, and some of them end up being vague and you're like, what the heck does this mean? And so that makes you even more stuck. So listen, if you're one of those people that just overdo it with pick a card videos, honey, please take a break. I've done it and I've gained a lot of clarity. So that is for somebody out here. And don't get me wrong, some people are quite entertaining. They're quite funny. But at the end of the day, babe, like if you find yourself feeling even more confused, it's just not worth it. I promise you. So listen, Spirit is letting you know that you need to look at things from the bright side. You know who you are. Stop playing it small. You are the shiznit is what I pick up. Part of me wants to read the co-create before I really get into it, and I know I'm being annoying because I'm annoyed by my damn brain. It's card number 40, so somebody could be 40 years old or close to being 40. Let's see. Let me find this thing. All right, babe. So this is what it means. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. So it says you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thoughts and intuition. Oh, still in intuitive guidance, my bad. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality, blending in universal spirit. You are the product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art, you know you co-created. Only beauty and grace results. Let me say that again because that sounds real dumb. When you view your life as art and you know you co-created, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. All right, my bad. So listen, your thoughts are powerful. Spirit is letting you know. That's why they're like, look at things on the bright side. Be confident. You got the Queen of Wands, but when I look at this Sovereign card, it's also giving me Queen of Wands energy more than anything. I could, razzle dazzle it and say, oh my God, you're like so Empress. And you want to call yourself an Empress? Sis, do it. Okay, friend, do it. But you can create your own happiness. You are going to realize that, hey, you are manifesting a lot of things based on your intentions, based on your thoughts and patterns. And Spirit is like, you want bad stuff to happen, it will happen, but you can't get mad at me when you're the one is manifesting it. I'm only following your lead. If you think about it, Spirit has been meeting individuals based on their level for a long time. So this is like, okay, you keep thinking bad things are happening and you're surrendering it. You're not thinking about it. You've already set that intentions by being in the state of surrender. Then you're going to get bad things. I'm only meeting you where you're at. So then you're like, okay, I want good things, but this is how goofy our brain is. We're like, oh my God, can good stuff happen? Pick a card. What is my next blessing? And, and you know, I'm making fun of myself, y'all. So I'm not making fun of anyone but myself. But it's like, oh my God, what is the next blessing? And you're so attached. You're like, oh, I'm clinging like a stereotypical Cancer. And, you know, it's like, it's not happening because part of you don't believe that you deserve it. That's why you cling on. But you believe that you deserve bad days because you keep thinking of bad shit. Spirit is like, sir, madam, person, stop. Okay? Stop. Look at things on the freaking bright side. You know, you see how the happy rainbows here with this card? Be in the energy of happy rainbows and just have full trust with God, Source, Universe that good things are happening. Because once you let go of this confusion, this negative way of thinking, because I keep looking at this cute little void, then good things are happening. So the next 30 days is that, bam, you're going to have great fortune. For some of you, you could be an artist. You could... you know, you probably have like an idea, or you may want to submit like an art piece at a show or go to a vending event or something like that. Know that you are deserving. You're going to get it. So here's the thing about the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. They're like, hey, you want some money? I'm about to give you some money. So to me, this is more like your hard work is paying off. You're going to get some money. All your hard work is just going to blossom. You're going to get great fortune, however it looks like. Now, the thing about doing these readings, it can be so vague. For example, like I'll use me, for example. They can sit here and say, oh, yo, you know, group number 1, you're going to get great fortune. Meanwhile, I'm just getting student loans. Like, oh, I'm getting the remainder of my student loans. It's like great fortune, but I still got to pay like over $100,000 back in student loans once I graduate. So it's like, all right, well, at least I know that I have good fortune and I will use that money to create more fortune. So that's just like a vague example of, you know, how these tarot readings can get. But here's the thing. If you are getting money, and the fact that I said that you're using some kind of income to manifest more income, I think that you're going to come up with a nice idea that you will get more money poured into you. This is also a card of charity. So you may do charitable work where you're giving something back because you want to, not for your own personal motive. In spirit, it's like, yo, that's actually quite, you know, that's quite honest. You know, you have integrity. You don't have a personal motive behind it. You do it because you want to, not because you think you can get something. You know how when individuals be like, oh, I'm just trying to get my blessings. Oh, so you didn't really do that from the kindness of your heart, right? But this is giving me another instance where you might be doing something from the kindness of your heart, and then things will be returned back to you. But that's just an example. But I feel like you will be blessed with great fortune, especially if you are putting something out there. Again, your hard work is paying off. So we got the Queen of Wands and we got the Thief. Okay. What I'm picking up here is that you're going to feel a lot more confident. I think you'll be a lot more social. I really love sunflowers. They love following me. And that symbol has been following me for the past 5 years. So anytime I see a sunflower, I'm like, ooh, good things are happening. But you got the Thief card. So, you know, the only thing that I hear is try not to get distracted. You see how you see Tiggo Bitties over here exposing her chesticles. And the dude is like, oh, wait a minute. And then here come this little ass. Oh, I'm about to pickpocket your pocket watch. Now, I don't think that you're actually going to get things stolen from you physically, but I think with Thief, somebody may actually copy you. If you have, like, again, let's use artwork again as an example. Somebody might steal your artwork, or it don't even have to be in stealing. It could be inspired, but maybe it look like that. But I just kind of feel like this Thief card, don't even worry about it. Sir, madam, person, focus on your sovereignty. This is you feeling good. This is you integrating your shadow part of yourself. You understand that you have this light within you. We know that you are busy like a bee out here, but you're out here doing it. You're killing it. Even if you gain weight, you're like, I don't feel like being confident. Shut up. I'm fat too. Hello. Okay. There's clothes that can fit you, shush it up, make it look good, make it look like this is for you, like you got it going on. I feel like for some of you, you will be, getting your nails did. I gotta get these redid, but you may want to put on more makeup. You may want to get your nails did. You may want to get your hair did. You're like, I don't want to look like a scraggly bum, and that's fine. There's a thing of fake it till you make it. If you are a woman watching this and you're working at a corporate, corporate job, they said that based on research, a lot of women ended up getting more money when they wore makeup. So wake up, grab a brush, and put a little makeup, okay? All right, System of a Down. Somebody might like, that genre of music. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you may want to spice it up. You look good. You will generate more positive energy. If you're one of those people who tend to date dusty, crusty bums, be in the energy of a bad bitch, okay? Dress up like you want a rich baby daddy. Bless, okay? So we got the Lovers and we got poverty over here. Black cat again, another void, and then we got a funky ass rat. So, if you are dating someone, this is not going to pertain to everybody. If you're dating someone, be careful, because with the poverty, it is hobosexual season. Mind you, I am recording this on December 20th, 2025. It's hobosexual season. And so you want to find the most crusty people. Unfortunately, go online dating. It's a lot of dudes out there who have spit game or peep game of how they can use a woman. Because they don't really have anything to offer. Even their peen is calcified, okay? They might try to steal from you. So that is a warning for somebody. My bad, sorry, but I'm not here to give you fluff. But the Lovers isn't always about soulmates, being in a relationship. It's also about having some form of harmony, having peace, and it's also about making choices. And so here, what I'm picking up is you have a choice to get out of this poverty-stricken mindset. Stop being in the energy of dusty or broke. I have no room to talk, y'all. I had very low self-esteem and very low self-worth that I just accepted anybody. Because it's like, oh, well, I don't want to think that I'm better than anyone. But when you start feeling sorry for someone, this is when you start to get robbed. And I think someone said that either on most likely TikTok, but I think it was a quote. I think someone said that her grandma, who is Chinese, she said something, or her mom, regardless, they said, once you feel sorry for a man, prepare to be broke. And I've done that. I ended up being broke, over giving, trying to play the rescuer. Don't do that shit. I think you're making the choice to not do that. You're going to be in your black cat energy here. You got black cat twice that showed up. So you're going to know who the fuck you are. So act accordingly. You want royalty, then you don't need to feel sorry for the help when the help ain't trying to help themselves, period. You got individuals, especially men, not all men, but always a man, right? Where they are opportunists. I hear men, ever since I was a kid watching 90s shit that I shouldn't have watched, they all say that women are gold diggers. But from my experience, most of the guys I've dated were the gold diggers. They had nothing to offer. They made false promises. I'm going to clear out your Amazon wish list. That shit haven't been cleared out in within the past 6-7 years. Okay, bye. If I'm going to clear out If my Amazon wish list is going to be cleared out, it's going to be by me, not sit here and wait for no dude. So you have choices. You have options. Don't settle for someone who is homeless and they got a sad story. They're most likely going to use you for your resources. Like, go fuck off. I don't know what energy. My bad. I'm sorry, group. I don't know what energy I'm picking up, but somebody is going through it. So lastly, excuse me, we have the dirt judgment, like I said, and we have high honor. So you're given a second chance. I feel like something within you is going to be resurrected at this time. To me, overall, I feel like you were at a pause, but something is just going to click and wake up where you're like, no, I'm about to do some healing work. I'm about to start thinking positive about my life. I'm about to listen to affirmations. I'm about to check myself before I wreck myself, realizing that I'm thinking a lot of negative things. It's not really working well in my favor, so I need to change some things around. I understand that I got freedom up in this mofo, okay? I'm co-creating with the universe. I'm seeing things from a different perspective and being realistic about it. Not, oh my God, toxic positivity is what my goofy self was trying to say. And you're like, I'm doing it. And so spirit is like, oh my God, finally, group one. You actually figure out who you are. You actually understand your value. You're in the energy of the Taurus here, where you're acting in your second house of values. You're doing it, bitch. And yes, boo, I love it for you. I love that for you. Okay. And so spirit's like, we about to give you a lot of blessings. You're about to get celebrated. To me, with my nice little imagination, it's like all these cannonballs is just going love, prosperity, better job opportunity. People will actually respect you. It's like you're getting all these good shit coming in. God, oh my God, that gave me that gave me happy fuzzy feelings, if you know what I mean, right? Okay. But yeah, like, this is pretty damn dope, group number one. I mean, I hope all of this made sense about how I broke the shit down, but I'm going to, relay it. You're going to get some nice abundance. I think spirit wants to give you something, or your hard work is paying off in your career, your art endeavors, whatever the case it may be. For some of you, you may be doing some volunteer work. Don't worry about the thievery or anything that's coming through. This is you integrating with your shadow. This is you accepting all parts of yourself. You're going to be a busy bee, but you're going to be busy, taking care of yourself, having good confidence and whatnot. I also pick up that you're going to be more intuitive, blessed. Okay. Now, of course, if you are in a relationship or dating, be careful of dusty, crusty people. They may try to steal from you. It is homosexual season, but you do have choices. You have options. Don't start feeling sorry for somebody because they have a sob story. No, they all have an ulterior motive. Watch out. But for you to actually choose yourself, you're getting a second chance. You're incorporating positive energy. You're co-creating with the universe. Everything is going well in your favor. Spirit is going to bless you. You're going to be celebrated. Everything is going to be great. You're going to deal with a transformation of things going well in your favor, like big time blessed. But yes, that's all I have for you, group number one. Thank you for tolerating my ADHD. If this resonated, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So I just want to give you a nice disclaimer. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading. Group 2, how do you do? All right, so so we got the Queen of Cups up in here. Okay, so we're going to dive deep into the next 30 days. So here it says, today's earth rotation is dedicated to your freaking fine self. Just remember, without you, this world ain't freaking moving, baby. Bless. Okay, spirits like, little bitch. Like, we love you, okay? And then we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. All right, so we have go the distance. So we got cheetah, and cheetahs, they are some fast mama jammas, and they meow and they purr, and they cute. It's so cute. And then we have success, blessed. You may get some gifts for the next 30 days, and it says, today is a really good day. You are in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. Blessed. Okay. So before I fully get into your reading, I want to know what the heck go the distant mean. So I'm going to read it, my darlings. I gotta find it. I gotta find the page. Oh, man. When I'm happy, I'm annoying, you know, so it's just what it is. It's like, I've been hearing that I'm annoying for years, and it's like, all right, well, go get used to it. Anyways, it says endurance, strength, and long haul. The oracle message says to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with your opportunity, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. So, what is meant for you will never be missed. I love that. That is one of my life lessons that I've learned within the past 9 years. But yes, you're going to feel good here with this Queen of Cups. You know, I feel like you're definitely emotionally in tune. You have a lot of emotional intelligence. I think that you do active check-ins within yourself. So for example, if you're dealing with someone, they may say something and you feel like a somatic sensation in your body, you do a quick check-in. You learn how to respond, not react. So it could be at times where you would react, you're not doing that. So I am seeing purple in this mofo, and my bad for bumping this phone holder. But yes, like I feel like you're definitely going to be a lot more intuitive, picking up patterns. If you don't believe in intuition, it's just you being discerned. But let's get into it. So you have the beautiful Queen of Pentacles, and you have expectations. So let's see, what does this mean? With expectations. So the Queen of Pentacles is like, I get money. Like, to me, I look at all the queens as someone who is sovereign. They are quite independent. And so with Pentacles energy, this is someone who's quite nurturing and taking care of themselves. And they come with a lot of abundance. So it's like, for you, I think you did a lot of healing work. And I know we use that a lot. Oh my God, we're like totally healed. Like, I'm one of those people too. And so you are expecting good things to come because you are putting in the work. To me, I feel like you are quite grounded. Maybe you used to be a space cadet. I had a former friend who's a Pisces, and she says, I am a space cadet. And I'm like, yes, you are. And I didn't look at it as a bad thing, but it's like, you are kind of spacey. You know, I kind of look at Pisces individuals a little more Aquarian. I think they're like the water barrier than just, how do I want to say it without sounding stupid? It's like Pisces It's actually the container, the water container that Aquariuses carry, if that makes sense. But that was a weird channel message that I said for the first time in my life, so I'm gonna go with it. Okie dokie. But yeah, like yes, back to what I was saying. They're like the space cadet. They're not quite grounded, but I feel like you are quite grounded. Now, it could be an expectation because court cards can talk about people. You may hear from someone that might be a parental figure. It could be a man with feminine energy, could be a woman with feminine energy. So that's why I said it the way I said it. But you may expect to hear something from them. I'm also hearing you might receive a gift from this individual. Remember, this is a general reading, not a personal one. So what to expect within the next 30 days? You got that big epiphany coming up with the Ace of Swords, and you have House. Interesting. What I'm picking here, and it's another energy of purple. So you may have a moment where you're like, you know what, I want to move. I want to upgrade my apartment to a home. So I have to come up with an idea of how to make this happen. So you are going the distance at it, where you're like, okay, where do I want to go? Do I want to stay in this area, or do I want to move away to get better opportunities? Now, listen, if you are not moving or aren't thinking about moving, you're probably coming home to yourself in your physical vessel where your soul reside, in your meat sack. That could be a thing, or it could be something astrological. Home is quite important. So you may have an idea of maybe redecorating, like I said, moving. It could be literal, or it could be figuratively that you are moving somewhere. But this idea is coming up where it's like sheen, sparkle, sparkle, thunder shot. I'm about to make this move, and I'm about to do it now. It could be where you are just taking care of yourself. So take it how it resonates with you, group number 2. So we have the beautiful sun, Leo energy, and we have change, right? So you got happy puss puss and sunflowers, bless. And there's a change. So you could be traveling within the next 30 days. Now, I gotta be fully transparent. I hate when I hear folks say, you're going to be traveling. It could be where I'm literally traveling to go to work. Or it could be making errands or whatever. I'm not really, like, when I got into pick a card videos heavily, I'm thinking, oh, I'm about to be on the plane, I'm about to go out of town. But it may not even be the case. So I just wanted to ground that for you all, you know. But what are these changes? You're going to be making some additional changes, and I feel like it has something to do with an idea, and that's why I say go the distance. I think you know what it is that you want to do. You're giving a sign that you can do this, and you're going to be quite successful at this. It may not be all of 30 days that you're going to achieve this. It could take some time, you know, divine timing, you know, spirit don't really care about your expectations. Like, when you're ready, we're going to give it to you. I know, so annoying, right? But that's just how it is, right? But either way, you're going to be happy with these changes. You're going to feel a lot of joy. You may want to go celebrate. You may change your car. You may not like your car. You finally got enough money where you're like, holy crap, I can upgrade my car, or I can fix my car. But it's just giving me where you're making some additional changes that's going to help propel you forward to whatever goal you are trying to achieve. But remember, take your time with it. And so we have the Two of Wands, and we have Thoughts. This is definitely a card of planning and trying to figure out where it is where you want to go. And then there's some thoughts. So for those who might be in a long distance relationship, This to me is saying that you may want to travel to see your boo. And it's like, oh, that's so cute, right? And I'm not saying that to be condescending. It's like, oh, all right, look at you all happy and shit with your nose wide open. So it could be where you're thinking about doing that, or vice versa. It could be somebody that's like, hey, let's plan a trip. Let's plan to meet somewhere so we can spend the holidays. Just to let you know, I am recording this on December 20th, 2025. So yes, it is holiday season. Like, I finally have break. God, I should have had a break a week ago, but you know, circumstances with school and etc., right? But regardless, group number 2, you're planning something. You know, I heard making a list and checking it twice. So you want to make sure everything is good, and you know, you might want to do some naughty and nice stuff. I mean, hello, have fun. Somebody got a peeing appointment. Just because I ain't getting any doesn't mean you shouldn't. Okay, you're doing it for me. Thank you. Okay, high five. But jokes aside, y'all, that is what I'm picking up. Now, if you're not in a relationship with anybody, but you're thinking about going somewhere, I think you're planning a trip or planning a move. So again, you could want to, let's say you live in Wooster, Ohio. You may want to go to Columbus, Ohio, and so you're traveling out. Or maybe you live in Ohio and you're thinking about going to California. And it's like, okay, I'm going back to Cali. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Butters, and thank you, Biggie Smalls, right? But maybe you want to go to this particular location and you're checking things out, and it's like, okay, I like this area. I want to know how much it would cost to live in this particular thing. What is the average income here in this particular location? So then you're willing to be disciplined. It's like, I'm here to accomplish whatever I set my mind to, and you're about to do it, period. When I look at this card, because this one wants to communicate, it says today's earth rotation is dedicated to your freaking fine self. This is pretty much saying that you got the whole world in your shoulders. You know, you don't need to be stuck is another message that I'm picking up. Without you, there wouldn't be you, period. Like, the world would be empty. And so I think here, this is also given, like, if you are planning on moving, people are going to miss you. And, you know, I think you'll be quite surprised how much, you know, you have impact a lot of individuals, where it's like, oh my God, group number 2, don't leave. And it's like, well, I don't want to be contained in one area. Like, I just have this yearning and this calling to move. And so you're moving. And just to let you know, you will be success. I think you would find you a nice home to go to, a nice car, you know, if you want to switch up your car, or you're going to, you know, have a success at booking that airline ticket, or hell, if you want to go travel by train and, you know, spend, you know, weeks traveling around the United States, for example, and have like a, you know, a train vacation. That's something I want to do. Then you're going to do it. Like, to me, I feel like you're just expecting these good things to come. You're expecting people to give you a gift. If you're planning on moving and you have like a grandma that's still alive, or you have a parent that's alive, they may gift you some money to make that move. If you're graduating from grad school and you're like, okay, I need this money to take this test, somebody may gift you that money to take whatever test to get your licensure. It's just overall, like, group 2, this is fucking good. This is good, but just do things at your own pacing. You don't need to rush. Believe that things are gonna go swell for you, and yeah, you will be good. But thank you y'all for choosing me to be your tarot card reader, and thank you for tolerating my ADHD. If you enjoy this, if you resonate with this, oh no, I got a belch, my bad, sorry. Indigestion, right? Anyways, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So I just want to give you a nice disclaimer This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading.
What up, group number 3? I hope you're doing okay.
What? All right. I don't know why. I don't know why that voice. Whatever. Hi. So the card you have here within the next 30 days is the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, oh, somebody is wearing multiple hats and juggling a lot. But I'm going to read the oracle first, and then we're going to do what we got to do. So it says... It says, hello, I am no longer available for ish that makes me feel bad. Cut out the toxic stuff, blessed, okay? Pay attention to how you feel around certain people and situations and trim the toxic accordingly. You are no longer available for things that make you feel like crap, blessed, okay? Like, hello, this is about boundaries up in this mofo. We love that, okay? We love that, okay? Yes, I got to be obnoxious about it because it's me, baby. So then we got honesty. And it says, I can't expect the truth from others, but I expect it from myself, blessed, okay? So somebody finna get their feelings hurt is what I hear. And it's not like you're going to do it intentionally, but, you know, some folks don't like the truth. They want it until they get it. And what was it? The truth? You can't handle the truth. It's like some kind of classic movie. I don't remember. So then we have No Place Like Home, card number 50. And I will read from this book. And then we have Authenticity. Okay. So it says, live life for you. You can read better than me, group 3. Damn. Live life for you, not the audience in your head. Okay. Thank you. Like, I'm not Tasmanian devil. So let's get into it. So it says no place like home. Authenticity. Shut the front door. Stop. For real. So it says authenticity. Coming home to yourself. Feeling at home. Arriving at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin. And it says home feels safe and secure. It's comfortable. It's a comfortable place to rest, create, and place that it is known, and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you as you claim your dignity and integrity. I love that. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride or humility. Instead, you stand as an observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. So it's like they want to make sure that it's your spirit and then spirit itself. So I just wanted to show you. Okay. Well, shit. Let's get into it, babe. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have bad health. So I thought something like super bad was going to happen, like death. But no, now that I looked at everything, you know, it made sense. So I just wanted to be transparent about when I first saw this. I got a little worried. No need to worry, babe. So, you, group 3, you may experience bad health, but I think you're going to feel resolved. I think you're going to take care of yourself. So I feel called to tell you a personal story. I have officially been diagnosed with perimenopause. There's one reading I think is what would your life be if you don't get married? I was glitching like no tomorrow. When I tell you perimenopause is a bitch, that is no exaggeration. Like, I've already have ADHD, but I was glitching like not a single medication in the world can even help me, right? What pissed me off is that ever since I've gained weight, I've been gaining a lot of weight, but ever since I've been over 200 pounds, my doctor does not consider, my former doctor, I should say, did not consider my issue seriously. You know, they said that with perimenopause, if they rule out, you know, hyper or hypothyroidism, diabetes and whatnot, is based on symptoms. I hit every symptom. Did you know that you can get electric zaps at random? Yeah, that's fun. No, says no one. That is not a kink of mine, okay? It sucks. You'll have your short-term memory sucks. You will have electric zaps. You're more tired than usual. You have a hard time of losing weight. Food sucks. Your senses have enhanced. So if you never smelled someone before, now you smell every BO on the planet as if they've never taken a shower. You know, and that will piss you off. At least for me, it pissed me off. Brittle nails. What else? With perimenopause, horrible migraine headaches. Super horrible migraine headaches. Coffee doesn't help. No matter what you do to try to have energy, it doesn't help. It sucks. Okay. Anything else I'm missing? Because I don't have my other cell phone to pull up the symptoms. Let's see what Perry. I'm trying not to make this whole thing about me, group 3, but I'm just using this as an example. But you get my drift. So I finally got the proper diagnosis. I got the medication for it, and I'm pretty damn good. And, you know, I've taken supplements. But regardless, I resolved my bad health. I finally got the closure of what is going on. You are probably going to find the closure of what's going on with you, where you're like, hey, I'm not dying. Okay, so this is now me taking care of myself. This is me investing in my body. Now, if this is about someone else, like your mom, you know, your mom may get sick, or like a motherly figure that you know may get sick, but it's nothing super bad, group number 3. I hear for some of you, you might take care of someone who is sick, but you recognizing that they're in the energy of victimhood. Like, I don't know why I don't feel bad. It's like, you know what the fuck you're doing. The doctor told you to go work out. You're not working out. You eating some fucking Popeye's chicken. Popeye's chicken, one goddamn fucking chicken breast is what? 500 plus calories. Hello? And you're claiming because you eat once a day, that's nothing. Like, you're not taking care of yourself. You're doing the complete opposite. Oh no, you have frozen shoulders. Oh no, your arms and your limbs don't work. Well, what do you do all day? You just lie there like a lump. Ooh, somebody about to get honest about that. You cutting that shit out. This could be too where you're assessing toxicity. It could be like a motherly or parental figure or something like that, or someone in a position of power. You about to tell her like it is, because it's like, I'm wearing multiple hats. I ain't trying to do all this shit. Okay, damn. Group 3, you standing on business. Okay. It's like, you're not about to ruin my peace because you don't know what peace look like. Ooh, baby. We got the strength card, Leo energy, and you have unexpected income. So to me, let's say you resolve your bad health. You know what it is, and you're getting treated for it. Because you're wearing multiple hats, you're going to see some unexpected income happening. For some of you, you may have like a class action lawsuit. I don't know why I heard that. I know Google is having one, and they agreed to pay X amount to, you know, people who don't have to file. But that was a thing that popped in mind. Unexpected income could be from this sickly person where they are going to pay you something. But it's something that you are doing that you're getting some kind of money, and you're going to feel good from it, from that situation. What else do Leo want to tell me about? I think with this unexpected income, you want to have fun. I think that you're also going to take care of yourself. So you might get your hair did. You may, yeah, it's like giving, you're taking care of yourself. You want to get your hair did, your nails did. It's kind of similar to group number 2, where it's like they want to take care of themselves. I think that was group number 2. Oh, God, when I channel, I don't remember shit. Anyways, that's never going to go away. But yeah, it's like Leo, they like to show up and show off. Like every Leo YouTuber that I know, and I'm about to name them. We have Lovely T TV. We have Cynthia G. Tabitha Speaks Politics. There's another one I can't think of. She has like a podcast and she kind of looks like a black version of Betty Boop. I don't remember her, but she always talk about how a man's chromosome is a broken X or something like that. I can't think of her name, but she's also a Leo. But all of those 4 black women I'm talking about, there's never a day that they look bummy or trashy. Even when they're doing self-care shit, they still look good one way or another. And so you'll be in the energy of a Leo. This is also just kind of giving me Queen of Wands, which you do, by the way, have Queen of Wands energy coming through. But it's like you're taking care of yourself with this bit of money that you gotten unexpectedly. So that was another additional message of what you're going to get within the next 30 days. All right, let's get into it. So Queen of Wands, like I said, and you got the change card. And so we have some purples coming through, some yellows, something about your solar plexus chakra. You'll feel more confident. Yeah, this is definitely permeating confident energy. So yeah, you're going to make some additional changes where you will feel good. Somebody watches Rosology. Hey, Miss Hazel. I know she will never watch my videos because she said that she doesn't watch other readers. So I take her word for it. But she always said that the Queen of Wands have integrated with her shadow. Now, to be fair, she is more savvy when it comes to tarot. I'm not. Like, I've been a reader for 5 years. So it's just like, all right, cool. About to be 6. I still don't know. I feel like I'm still a novice. But anyways, like, this is you just accepting everything as you are. You are going to be busy is what I pick up with these bees here. But you're just going to feel good. You're going to feel like a delight. And this is something where you being in this energy of, bitch, I got it going on. Fuck out of here. Blessed. Changes are going to shift energetically. It could be where you are just going to change your outfit, the way you do your hair, the way you put on makeup. You might want more jewelry and accessories. It's just giving me flamboyant energy of stereotypical Leo. Blessed, okay? This is also giving me a card where you're being a lot more honest. You're being true to yourself. I am in my fuck it era, and it started in the beginning of this year. Just to let you know, I am recording this December 20th, 2025. But yeah, like ever since I dealt with a see you next Tuesday at a mediocre field practice who lied on my name and retaliated against me, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. So it's like you're gonna see the flamboyant self of me. Like, I found out, thanks to my cohorts, they're so gangster for this. I found out that I'm gender fluid. So my pronouns is she, they. And it makes a lot of sense. It makes so much sense. The way I'm talking to y'all now is how I talk in interviews, and I end up getting jobs. Ain't that funny? Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm trying to limit my blackness, and I don't want to be ghetto. No, the minute you're acting fake, you receive fake energy. You attract fake people, or people who are not in their authenticity. You know, people who are not honest, people who live to be performative. And ever since I started being myself, it's a lot of individuals that fell out of my life. Blessed, right? And looking back, it's like, yeah, I can see why I clinged on to these individuals, but I don't really care to reconnect. I kind of feel embarrassed of hanging out with certain beings, not trying to act like I'm better than anyone. But when I'm myself and I'm doing good, then I attract good things. So you're in that energy, like changes are coming. Blessed, blessed, blessed. Okay, listen. So then lastly, you got good old Hermit card, Virgo energy. And we have sudden wealth. You 777, blessed, blessed, blessed. Okay, listen. To me, this is where you've had your period of isolating. Hello, I do that all the time. I like my goblin cave. Okay. I love lying down on the floor, looking at the projector, things in that nature, you know, like I'm living a good life. But I think you about to step out. I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar. He was like, what did he say? Sometimes you gotta pop off and show niggas. This is the energy you're gonna be in, group number 3. I love that. Okay. You have done a lot of healing. You have finally integrated all aspects of you. I talked about the shadow with this cute little void, little clingy here. This is me. I think this is a sign from my late cat Ernie. He's been dead for 3 years now. Bless you, my fat lump. But anyways, and if you have a black cat, pet him for me. Anyways, but yes, this is you integrating your shadow, and you're carrying a lot of knowledge. And I feel like this is you fully trusting yourself. They talked about trust here in one of these cards. You're trusting that you're going to get abundance. You're trusting that good things are happening. You are not at one point attracting anything negative. It's like I mentioned before, when I was hiding my true self, I attracted a lot of fake people, a lot of deceiving people, individuals who may be narcissistic or just have narcissistic traits. And so it took, again, that field placement to retaliate against me to a point. It's like, you know what, fuck y'all. I'm not about to play small. Y'all gonna look at me as a black person, no matter how much I want to be presented as someone who's super educated. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a sesquipedarian, and you know, I'm using words that don't sound ghetto. No, fuck you. I'm gonna wear my rings. If I could, I will sparkle these fucking acrylic nails. Like, you couldn't tell me shit. Like, what you see is what you get. And again, I noticed that shift and that change. I love me. I love all aspects of me. I pledge allegiance to myself, bitch. Period. That is that energy. You get into that energy and you just trust in yourself, and you know good things are coming. Sudden wealth. Luck is a coming. Okay. 777. You could be light past 7 blessed. What's up, fam? Hello. You could see 777 a lot. You know, this is just spirit letting you know, like, sis, sir, person, we got you. That was a lot. Like, I hope that makes sense, group number 3. Okay, but I love this. Like, forget the toxic people. You know, you're gonna tell some people off. You're gonna be honest with yourself. You're gonna live in your true authenticity. You're gonna stand out, even if you don't change anything with your hair. Let's say that somebody had called you basic, but because you allow that beautiful light to shine within you, you're not hiding anymore, but you also understand boundaries. Like, you can look but you can't touch, kind of thing. People gonna be like, damn, group number 3, what you doing? This is like a glow up. Like, what you doing, bitch? None. I'm just letting myself be out here. Okay, this is who I am. Okay, and people are like, damn, I know you like that. Like, what the fuck? All right, I'm getting on your nerves. Anyways, thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader for today and tolerating my ADHD. If this resonated with you, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So, I just want to give you a nice disclaimer. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading. Group 4. Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, so the next 30 days. Oh my God, why can't I talk? Spirit is like, girl, shut up. No, I'm actually just really happy doing pick a card videos again. Anyways, hi, group number 4. So the next 30 days, you have the Page of Swords. This is about being focused. You are learning something. I don't know if this is about spying energy. I'm not picking that up, but of course I do have the rest of your cards that's out here, so we'll see what that comes out. But if anything, this is more about being observing. So let's talk about your oracle. Okay, so it says be a unicorn, not a twatopus. Really? So it says we all have those days we feel like being a little down, but suck it up, buttercup. Nobody likes a twatopus. Be a darn unicorn you were born to be. Now repeat after me. I am a unicorn, not a twatopus. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay. So we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Most people don't do that. We have time for a nap, and I said take your ass to sleep. So I was like, all right. But you have this cute little fox. Maybe someone watched that channel, Save a Fox. I really hate how that one lady was bullied to a point where she felt like she needed to end things in her own terms. But anyways, we have happiness. Yummy. And it says your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. Ooh, look at you. Look at Spirit. Look at Spirit. Like we about to call out group number 4. So let's read Time for a Nap. And this is card number 24.
So I'm going through the book.
All right. I'm fucking annoying, dude. So it says rest, rejuvenate, rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of the world go. Go into the state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you. Absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. So yeah, it's like sit your butt down. Okay. So you are totally resting. So the next 30 days, group number 4 is that you have Hermit, Virgo energy, and Coffin. So you are literally taking a rest, not death. We're all gonna die one way or another, but this is not a literal death. I feel that you are going to be in solitude for some time. And here with this lantern, it's like you will be receiving some form of answers. It's kind of giving me a sense where you've been blocked. Perhaps you were spying, Or this could be where you're watching a lot of pick a card videos. This is kind of giving me a little bit of an energy of group number 1, where I was like, you're probably stuck, because they had the 2 of Swords. And it's like you're watching probably a lot of videos of what do you need to know. And I told them, take a break from watching pick a card videos. So if you resonate with that, I'll say the same thing to you. Take a break from watching pick a card videos. You are going to get some clarity. But the thing about Virgos, because Hermit is like really yelling at me, they're very routine. They have a list, and yeah, they told you like take away certain lists, but you can make a list in terms of what you're willing to do during rest time. So doing nothing is something. You can lie down and watch shows. I like anime, so if you have Crunchyroll or whatever, there's an anime show called Mob Psycho 100. It's kind of funny. It's a show that legit makes me laugh. It's not kinda, it is funny. So considering that I don't laugh a lot, says a lot. So yeah, I highly recommend it. But you know, just not focusing too much of I gotta. You get to do certain things too. If you haven't played your PlayStation 5, now is the time to rest and play your PlayStation 5. You're allowed to get giddy and have fun. But with this lantern, this is saying that your spark has been dead for a long time, or for a while now. And so this is kind of giving me a sense that upon you resting, ironically speaking, you're going to be resurrected, where you will get that spark again. You will get that drive again. You know, you're probably like, I don't know why I'm doing this. You're blaming everybody else except for you. And Spirit's like, sis, sir, person, shut up. Take responsibility for your well-being. You're overdoing it. You're talking about, I don't know why I have blackout. You know why you have fucking burnout. I said blackout, bro. Dumbass. I'm talking about me. Whatever. I'm trying to be a smart ass and I end up running right into that. But anyways, listen, group 4. You know, this is you holding yourself accountable at this time where it's like, I am doing too much. Why am I so much in a hurry to get all these things done? I'm not a twatopus. I am a unicorn, period. Right? So you got that magic and it's still there. It's just kind of dimming a little bit. All right. I kind of like that. You know, it's nice. So you have the 7 of Cups. And you have the mature man. And it's interesting. I kept looking at the moon with the 7 of Cups. So you do have options. You have choices. And considering I keep looking at this moon, there's a crescent moon here. Yeah, you're going to be resting more within the next 30 days. And I think you're just going to be in a space of observing. Probably observing your own actions too. Observing how things... I heard the word alignment. So I'm going to say that. What is another thing I want to look at here with this card? What is that, a zebra? Who the hell is this? What is this animal? I was like, I know you can't comment here, but I was like, I think it's a zebra. So this could be a zeb. I don't know what zebra means in terms of spirituality, but that's something that I looked at. But whatever, you have options and you have the mature man. I keep hearing you have options to talk to a mature man. This person looks like a lawyer. He looks like he's in a position where it's mandated, like a mandated job. So being a lawyer, a psychologist, therapist, social worker, teacher, principal, doctor. Why I say it like that, doctor. But dummy. And yeah, Spirit, do you want me to clarify that? Because I feel mighty stuck. They said yes, clarify it. All right. I guess group 4 is the new group 3. Got it. What the hell does this mean for group number 4? Who is this mature man? What is he about? We have the Seven of Pentacles, waiting things to grow, observe. This is in a space of observant. Death. For a very, very, very small few, somebody who is a mature man may die. So my condolences. But this is a card of transformation. So for most people here, you're going to make some mature options. You're going to observe how these go through, and you're not going to be so much in a rush of doing things. This is you where you're in a learning phase. I feel like for all, or primarily group number 4, you're going from a page to king or queen, or just this mature person, like from a child to a mature person. It doesn't matter how old you are. With the Death card, Scorpio energy, this is about a transformation here. This is about making options of letting go things. I'll tell you some tea real quick about myself, because it may resonate with you, group number 4. I have did a lot of work behind the scenes, and so I've had this channel for like 5-6 years, and I haven't made it to like 2,000 subscribers. But I deleted all of my old videos, even some of the ones that I've made recently. I deleted them. I deleted my Facebook, my personal Facebook account. I've deleted my Facebook pages. I cleared out my original Instagram page. I'm keeping it there because there's certain family members I would like to see if they're okay. But I got rid of a lot of shit. I looked at old pictures of people I used to hang out with. I have no feelings whatsoever. I've learned a lesson. So it's like you're taking the lessons and not allowing it to take you. I'm picking that up. My Beautiful Sadness Instagram channel, my Instagram page is what I wanted to say. I deleted my tarot videos there, and it's more of a personal page, and it's private. Like, I've done a lot of shit. I got rid of a lot of things here, group number 4. And I'm in a space where I've learned a lot, and I'm making positive choices where I don't need to announce it. I just observe what's going on. I'm also observing people to make sure that they are a right fit for me. So this is the kind of energy that I am picking up here. You're just having choices where you're choosing to just be this mature individual. And with this mature man, it could be where you're just in your masculine energy, where you're doing some action behind the scenes. So we have Aries energy in the house with Emperor, and we have Judication. So this is something about law. So if this is a literal thing where you may have to go to court, Spirit is saying that stand in your own sovereign energy, stand in your power of the Emperor. The Emperor is encompassing of all the kings. So of course the King of Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. This is you standing within your own power. If this has absolutely nothing to do with court stuff, this is about spiritual court, where things are going to be balanced because you've learned to rest. You've learned to have accountability. You're choosing happiness. Like, you're going from this to this. You know, you're having, like, you understand there's going to be some cloudy moments, but you're not going to allow it to stop you. This is just the energy of take the lessons, don't let it take you. That is like your main focus here within the next 30 days. Stepping into yourself, choosing yourself with Big Daddy Aries. Aries rules the first house of self. So this is you, you know, being more consciousness of who you are. You're focusing more on your identity. To me, this is giving me Judgment in tarot. It's giving me where This is, let's say this is God, and this is spirit, and this is you. Or you want to, I don't care what you pick. I don't care. But regardless, group number 4. It's like, your honor, group number 4 here, they've been doing the work. I've been giving them signs. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. They have agreed to step into who they are. They are choosing to be more actionatory. Actionatory? Is that even a fucking word? Whatever. Shut up. I'm an American. They're putting things into action. They're learning how to have a balance of resting. They recognize they're overdoing it. So they have that power to rest and kind of be in a space of the Empress for a minute so they can catch up and have their spark. Is that something you really want to do? Said God. Yes. Okay. So it's like a conversation where the divine, it's like your higher self, I guess, your spirit guides, and then there's God, and it's like, all right, we'll help you out. So things, in my opinion, will be balanced here. You will be more of yourself. I hope that made sense, group number 4. It did for me, but honey, I don't know my damn brain. Lastly, you have the High Priestess, Moon, Cancer energy, and unexpected income. So this is you moving in silence. You are exercising your discernment or intuition, however you want to label it. You're trusting, this one wants to talk. You're trusting yourself. You're making choices for you, but this is you kind of observing, not really spying, but more in a space of observing and learning to be more matured, to know what to do, to feel more grounded is what I hear. But High Priestess is like you're moving in silence. You're not allowing people to know your next move. That's what I've been doing. You're going to get unexpected income. If it's not legit money, it's probably just unexpected blessings that are coming through because you're not telling everybody what's up. So I'm not trying to be one of those readers like I was before. I'm talking about myself here because I understand that readers watch other readers. But I used to be in this enemy-based, let me spy on people. Let me use cards as a way of surveillancing individuals. That's so unhealthy. I don't want to do that anymore, group number 4. Take what I say lightly when I say this. I don't know if you have people in your energy. I don't know. This is past energy. I don't want to scare you or do anything of the sort where you're thinking something negative. That's not what I want. I feel that you've had possibly older friends or people you no longer associate with anymore. They may have sent you some negative energies because you overshared. The minute you found out that when you move in silence and only tell just a little bit of information and then just observe how people act, you're noticing that good things are happening for you. And it's like, okay, good. I'm getting unexpected blessings. I got that job. I got a raise. I found a $20 bill by the bank that actually happened to me before years ago. I passed my classes. It's all these good things happening, but you notice that you can't share good news with individuals because it's like, how did group number 4 get so lucky? I can't stand that bitch. And you might have evil eyes sent to you. So because you had that inkling that maybe people is not as supportive as you thought they were, moving in silence has helped you out significantly. And it can feel lonely. Maybe you have lost a lot of friends. I have. Within the last 9 years, I've named 20 people in situations total who I no longer want to bring with me in 2026. I allow, let me start over. I align is what I was trying to say with the universal year and the personal year. And so Yes, I'm filming this in December 20th, 2025. It's universal year number 9, endings, endings, endings. And my personal year is number 9. Endings, endings, endings times 10. I don't want to bring anyone who I had to cut off or vice versa within my next 9-year cycle. They need to go. They served a lesson. They served a purpose. I don't have any beef with anyone. My baseline in terms of beefery in quotes, is at a 0.2. The highest they'll get is a 0.8 if I want to talk shit about them because it's funny. But other than that, no, I have no beef. I don't really care about these beings. Like, real quick, I had checked my spam and block thing, like, because I was talking to a friend yesterday and she didn't know if anyone she blocked. They may have sent her a text message. Somebody was having a whole ass conversation to themselves, and the only thing I read was on God. And it's like, on God. I don't know if it was angry or not, but it said on God. I just went ahead and delete every message. I didn't bother to see who it was. The thing about me is that I'll delete the contact and then I'll block their number because I don't know who it is. Don't care. I don't care. I care enough to share this, but that's about it. So group number 4, you're probably in that energy where it's like, I don't care. You can have your one-sided beef, your one-sided conversation. I'm about to be mature of this, not because I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid what I'm going to do, but you're just simply not worth me going down to your level. You want to talk to me, it requires 8 motherfucking gym badges, okay? I'm a motherfucking legendary Pokemon in this bitch. Oh my God, group 4, I love that attitude. That's where you at. You be that legendary Pokemon where it requires 8 fucking gym badges and for you to defeat the Elite 4, okay? And the world champion to be the next champion for these people and this raggedy energy to talk to you. I love it. Oh my God, you deserve that. Group number 4, thank you so much for being patient with me and tolerating my ADHD. I appreciate you. If this reading was entertaining and it resonated, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace.